final spread at the end. We're going to do 6 cards. No, we're not. We're not doing 6 cards. We're doing the all signs. The habit there. And look how cockeyed the table looks. And I don't want you to see my sink. Here. Is it a little? Nah, it's not good. All right, so. Okay, so Cancer. I am trying to log into the. Where is it? Where's the live feed? Where's the freaking live feed? You know, I should just not do this. Because I was not ready. I was like, well, it's at 4 o'clock and I have it scheduled for 4 o'clock, so let's do it then. But I don't have the freaking thing set up right. Oh, damn it. I don't know how to do this. So can you tell that I don't normally do lives? It's kind of obvious, right? It's kind of obvious. Put it back. So now, this is like watching Tyler. Tyler does the same thing. He's got all these technical difficulties at the beginning of his videos, it seems like. So let's do, can I click on that? Yes. Ta-da! All right. Success. All right, so Cancer. I was in the, okay, well, shit. I was in that. I don't know how to get to the screen I was in. Oh, manage. Okay, manage. There it is. Well, there you go. All right, so Cancer, is it there? Is it there? We're 2 minutes in, and okay, there it is. So let's go over your money. Before I do that, let's do let's do your astrology stuff. Real quick, I'll do 1 second on it because I know that you want to see the tarot. I get it. Saturate D. Does it recognize me? All right, so this is, since we're doing Cancer, this is the chart that I use when I look at astrology. This is actually, I think it's solar gold, I believe it is. If anybody wants to get it, Astro Gold, if anybody wants to get this app. So I'm going to advance it to Cancer so we can see what's going on with y'all. All right, so see how we have Cancer on this side right here on the left. This is called a solar chart, and it puts the sun sign in the very first house. So that's how they write horoscopes in magazines and newspapers and wherever on the internet. When they do horoscopes, they do a solar chart. So, Cancer, with Venus in your first house right now, you probably are looking good and feeling good, getting a lot of attention right now. The moon is in your 12th house, sun and moon are in your 12th house, so that you may be doing things behind the scenes. There's a lot of focus on, also, a lot of you are going to be paying attention to how you your subconscious and how you like your hidden motives and maybe how you trip yourselves up and things like that. So you know you're paying attention to your mental health. So let's see what else. I think that's the basic gist of it. Mars is in your second house of money and resources. 2 ways to interpret that, and I'm going to get into the tarot in 1 second, but 2 ways to interpret that. Mars in your second house of money and resources and finances. You can either work really hard to increase your money. You're going to put a lot of energy into making money. Or B, because Mars separates, there could be something that could separate you from your money and your possessions in some way. Bills that come along, things like that. So that's the quick and dirty on that. So let's do your your money first. And we are going to use the Light Seers deck because I got all kinds of tripped up when I did the Gemini reading, and I used Modern Witch of Money, and it was not connecting with it at all. So let's do this. So for those of you who are business owners, that makes sense. So I'm having the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. If nothing else, you're taking charge of your money situation. And there's a delay. I'm seeing myself here as you see me, and then I'm seeing a delay on this. And it is about 5 seconds, it looks like. Alright, so that's interesting. So let's see. Reader glasses over there. You're getting clear about your financial situation. Now, the way I've been doing this is I've been doing 5 cards, and I would start with the first card would represent the past, and then the past leading to the present and what's going on with the present. So in the past, financially, you were getting very clear about what you had. Now, I don't know if you trip yourself up in some way at the same time, spending money on things to look good and feel good. Maybe ego-based spending, hopefully not. But once again, right now you're back to getting very clear. I forgot to put do not disturb on. Oh my God, please don't let anybody call me right now. Oh my God, because I have all these notifications. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, you're tuning into your intuition, and you're getting very clear about what you have and what you don't have, and what's coming in, what's going out. King of Cups. I want you to pay attention in the near future. Don't let your emotions take you off your grind with your money and resources. Because the way I see this card, I know nobody else sees this card this way, but this is how I see this card. When I look at it, I want you to take a look at this. See how there's a ship here in the background? Every time I look at this card, it looks like a shark. He's looking down. He's not paying attention. He's all focused on the bowls, the emotions. And if that were a shark, it would be easy for it to like get to him, and danger, basically danger lurking in the background. So I want you to be just don't let your emotion cause you any issues. Like don't spend emotionally, and don't impulse shop, for God's sake. Don't let your impulses get to you. But if you feel down or you need to pick me up, do not do retail therapy, because there's danger in the form of bills, debt that would be, or something that could come along that would need the money, and you wouldn't have it because you spent it on stuff that you didn't need. So in the far future, I like this though. Look at this, Cancer. This is some good stuff right here, and this is actually your card. But look, things are going to be on track. You're going to be in control of things and steering the direction, your financial direction, and I like it. What's on the bottom? Lots of choices. Now here's the thing, Cancer. Lots of choices financially, but try to be logical, because the Seven of Cups has to do with illusion as well. So it's not being realistic when it comes to. Can I make room? Ooh, I am. Okay. It's not being realistic when it comes to choices. So I want you to try to focus on the logic when you make choices. Whether you spend for something, invest in something, make money doing something, be very logical. All right, so let's do your career with the Modern Witch Tarot. And after this, I did a little cooking. So I did some chicken and some fish, and I don't necessarily like kale, but it's good for you, so I cooked that. I cooked fresh kale. So there's a focus on fairness and balance. What is fair? Are you getting paid? What's fair? I hope that this does not get interrupted. Oh my God, I'd be so irritated. Yeah, because I didn't put do not disturb on. So I wonder if it does. What do I do? Because I normally don't do lives. Ah, hey, what's up, little wing? I see you. Hey. I might do the Leo reading tonight, and I might just wait till tomorrow. I hear my dogs in the background, right? Okay. I don't know. Wow. Okay, so in the past, in a career situation, I I don't know if you got done wrong by an employer or you felt like you weren't getting to, appreciated maybe. I'm not really sure. Notice this Queen of Cups. It's a Cancer card, but look how she's looking at the cup. And whenever I see the Queen of Cups looking at the cup, I always think self-love, healing. Well, why would you need healing? Because something happened, right? So if you weren't getting paid what you were worth, or you're busting your butt and you just weren't getting the recognition and other people were getting it, and you were like, what? They're not even doing anything. So then you manifested either a new job or a new position or something. But look at this. Currently, Cancer, are you losing sleep over something? Now, for some of you all, your sleep patterns are awful. And hello, I'm a Cancer. My sleep is shit right now. So some of you all, you just can't sleep worth a crap. In the future, dang it, Cancer. Okay, so it's it's just temporary. In the near future, you're gonna feel poor and left out in the cold and not recognized, not noticed, unappreciated. If you have a side gig, you're gonna feel like, what? Yep, career sleep is different. Yeah, I can't sleep worth a crap. I can't make myself go to sleep before 10:30, and I gotta be up at 2:30 in the morning for my benefits job in a warehouse. It's like 10-hour days, and whew. So yeah, it's rough. So in just temporarily, because after that, look at this. You're gonna be doing well. You're not gonna need anybody. If it's okay, so if you work for somebody else, for whatever reason, either you're going to get a raise or you're going to start getting recognition, something, for somehow, some way, you're going to be good. You're not going to be feeling any lack or need of anything. So you're going to go from, I almost want to say rags to riches. Kind of. I mean, put it like this. So, it's like rags to riches almost. It does feel like that, even though this isn't the Ten of Pentacles. If you have your own side gig, it's going to take off. It's going to take off. It's going to go from you feeling like for example, in my case, I might be looking at it going, in the near future, I'll be like, I'm not getting any views whatsoever. Nobody's tuning in. Oh my God, what's going on? Because, the algorithm, it's up, it's down. But in the distant future, I'm in the money. So, all right, so that's awesome. What is on the bottom? Yep, you need rest. So a lot of you all need a vacation. You need rest. You need more sleep. Let's do your love portion with the Runic Tarot. And I'll pull the chair forward so I'm not hitting the guitar again. I know. I need to take these stupid things off and play again. Queen of Swords. Ugh, is this you? Are you... You're really, it's like, I feel like some of you all have had enough crap from people, and you're like, I am not taking any more bull crap from anybody. Come at me. I got something for you, right? So a lot of you all are just, you're feeling that way. I can relate. I'm trying to be objective because I'm a Cancer, so I gotta try to be objective, but yeah, that's me. I'm like, nope, not dealing with dumb crap. Nope, not dealing with it. I don't like this Five of Wands, because it's one thing to be competitive and to be in a fight, but this almost has hangman, sacrificial feels to it. Because look at this. This is the Five of Wands. So in the past, did you feel like you were just, I don't know, it was like competition, like you just couldn't win. So were you dealing with somebody that got a lot of attention or put you in competition in some way, shape, or form? Or you just felt like you weren't, it wasn't working. There was just too much chaos, drama. I still feel like this might be you. Unless you dealt with somebody that's just really cold, and they might be intelligent, very analytical, but I almost want to say defensive too, because see how that sword is up? Very defensive. Cold, analytical, not warm and fuzzy at all. More thinking than emotion or feeling or anything else. So, I think I got this for the Taurus reading. So, in the current, look at this, 6 of Wands. So, you're getting a lot of attention, but I think you have a lot of haters. I don't know, there's a lot, people can be envious and jealous and petty, and it is what it is, it's not your fault. You just do you and don't even worry about it. You can trigger people. If you're smart, then you're going to trigger people who feel stupid. If you're attractive, you're going to trigger people who feel unattractive. If you are popular, you're going to trigger people who feel like nobody loves them or likes them or whatever. It just is what it is. Because look in the background at what these people are doing. So yeah, you're like, it's like you're, I don't know, like for example, I might say to coworkers at my benefits job, you know, yay, the channel's doing blah, 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 you know, or whatever. And it would immediately, they'd be like, pretend to be for me, but at the same time, they're like, you know, raising the pitchforks, ready to go after me, right? So I think a lot of you are you're being in the public and whatever, like people seeing you and whatever, putting yourself out there is going to trigger a lot of people. And I think that's happening right now. In the near future, big changes in the love department. Are these, okay, look at first of all, this is the Tower card. This is their version of the Tower card. Big changes. Now, people always think Tower is like a bad changes. Okay, notifications. People always think the Tower is negative, but it isn't always negative. Especially if it leads to this. This is the 10 of Cups in the Runic Tarot. This is a freaking awesome card. Look at that. So, big changes. So maybe putting yourself out there, you know, causes the big changes in your life that lead to 10 of Cups. Cancer, that is some good stuff, isn't it? That is some good stuff. Holy crap. And then you get 10 of Pentacles. Cancer, I feel like a lot of you all, your karma, good karma is coming back to you. So being a good person and doing the right thing and treating people the way you'd like to be treated is actually coming back to you. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So you've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Now, granted, 10s a lot of times are cycles closing and new cycles beginning. So endings and beginnings, but, you know, when it's this and this, I don't look at this card. That does not say anything bad about it, right? These are good changes. So, I don't know. Glow up? Is it glow up? Is this what's going on? Are you having a glow up, Cancer? Is this what's going on? I like it. Holy crap, I'm glad I did this reading. All right, so let's do your general. Where are we? Okay, we're at 18. It's still gonna go over 20, but that's okay. My goal was to try to keep these readings under 20. I was trying to do it because I know people have the world's shortest attention spans these days. So it is what it is. So let's see here. In general, okay, well, let's just talk about whether it's you or somebody else, some type of unhealthy. And it could be like a codependent kind of thing. Is there somebody in your world that's codependent and they're very clingy? Unless it's something else. It could be substance abuse or, you know, but some kind of bad habit that's either tripping you up or somebody near you. So let's see. Okay, you're stressing out over something. Well, no, that's a past. Okay, in the past, you were stressing out over something. So you focused on your money. It could have been love, but whatever it was, you're focused on your money then. And now, look at this. I think this is like the Taurus reading all over again. I want to say, this sounds like it. Unless it was Gemini I did. But look at this. Queen of Cups. Notice how she's holding the cup against her. So you're open to love, but you're protecting your heart at the same time. It's not that you're not open. You're open, but this time you're not just like blindly, you know, giving to whoever, whatever. You're like, this is good. I like this. So it's very mature love. It's very, it's not Seven of Cups like. It's very realistic. And you're looking out and being aware of any red flags, and you're like, no, we're not doing that. So I like that. There are 2 queens in this, so I'm just throwing that out there. Now, is this you traveling in the near future, or are you just dealing with people over the internet, communicating with people over the internet? Because to me, the World card, because it connects the internet connects the world. So you can either physically travel, or you can travel through interacting with people on the internet. So, but you're either actually traveling in the near future, or actually, let's see, but whatever. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, so in the distant future, you're going to be stressing out, losing sleep over something, but hopefully it's not this. I still got to tell you all to get more sleep. Your sleep pattern is just not great. Maybe change your diet. It could be you know what? If you stop eating, if you don't eat anything 5 hours before you go to bed, that might help. So make sure you don't eat anything in the 5 hours before you go to bed. But what is this Page of Cups on the bottom for? Why is this here? Okay, so I'm just gonna address it. There's somebody in your life, and it could be somebody you're thinking of right now, who is emotionally mature, and kind of a bit of a player. They're very non-committal. They're all about having fun. Yeah, and they think they're all that in a bag of chips. So, if you're dealing with an Aries, let's see. So is communication going to come quickly from somebody? Possibly. It looks like there's going to be fast movement of some sort. Alright, so, oops. I've been studying German. I've been learning German. And pictures of Munich popped up on my machine for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that all my apps and everything is listening to everything I say and do, so that's probably why I'm getting pictures of Germany. Ooh, they're kind of chilly, aren't they? So if you're dealing with an Aries, they feel like things are done. They're cold, and they just feel to you, and they just feel like things are done. So they're going to be very logical, not loving. You know, it is what it is. They're just, I guess they're mad. I don't know. Are they mad? Well, they might be juggling. Taurus is, they've been doing some introspection. So if you're dealing with the Taurus, they're going to reach out. They're going to offer you love. They're going to, and it's legit. The Gemini, if you're dealing with a Gemini, they take forever to invest in anything, emotionally, financially, and they would rather be single. If you're dealing with a fellow Cancer, they love you. So if you're dealing with a fellow Cancer, they do love you. They might be a little bit immature, impulsive. They're kind of impulsive, kind of childlike in that respect. But I feel like it's innocent, and I am going to whoop that cat's butt. He does not know the power of a spray bottle with peppermint oil in it. Alright, so if it ever reaches, he's way over there, so it'll get there. So Leo, if you're dealing with a Leo, they're cautious, they have trust issues, but they want to grow with you. They may want to have children with you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, I think they're in blamer mode. I mean, they have a lot of passion for you, and there's two queens in here. So, do I have any rainbows showing up in here? Because usually the rainbows are my sign. That's an LGBTQ thing. I actually do not see any rainbows. That's interesting. But I find it hard to believe because I have 2 queens here and 2 queens here. All right, so, and that was with the Virgo side. All right, Libra. If they're distant from you, I think they're going to travel to you. They're going to take a chance. So they're feeling, but they're a little bit. The Libra is a little bit reckless. Just to be warned. Scorpio, you're the wish. I feel like saying, they wished upon a star, because You're their wish, and I see the star card as soon as I say that. Wish upon a star. So they're the one you're the one they've wished for. And maybe they're the one you've wished for too. So the Scorpio, you're their wish, and they want to heal and grow with you. Sagittarius feels left out of the cold, and they have a lot of passion for you. Capricorn is going to reach out to you. They want to move on, or move on to calmer waters. What is it? Well, whatever it is they're doing, they're kind of emotionally immature. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, they may be emotionally immature. But they're going to reach out to you. Aquarius is holding back, and they're a player. Let it go. Pisces. Look at this. Pisces is, you make them very happy, and they're going to quickly, they're going to reach out to you or come to you. It's going to be fast. They're going to move on this fast, because you make them very happy. And I don't know if you're ignoring somebody or what's going on, but you're just kind of like, yeah, I'm not dealing with your crap. But look at this. So somebody might reach out to you, but you might be tempted to be like, nah, I'm good. All right, Cancer. Thank you, love you, and I will see you all in the next one. Oh, and I gotta figure out how to close these like this, maybe.